What's going on, everybody? This is a donation request. This is for Felicity. This is Queen. Cool Cat. This is off of Hot Space. This is probably the only way I'm going to get to it. It's a donation request. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check out. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address. And I do donation requests just like this one. So if there's something you want me to watch, listen to, talk about, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the notes section. Leave a link, leave a description. Let me know what you want the video to be on, and I'll make the video. You can also email me at jpanreadsemail@gmail.com. Thank you, guys. All right, so Cool Cat. Felicity says, please react to Cool Cat by Queen. Forget the politics of Hot Space. You don't know what you are missing out on. Okay, so Cool Cat. Written by Mercury and Deacon, originally featured David Bowie on backing vocals and a few lines of spoken word to a rhythm during the middle eight. According to Mercury, in a 1982 TV interview, Bowie was unhappy with the results and requested that his vocals be removed days before its parent album was slated to be released. Oh boy. With the exception of the electric piano, which was played by Mercury, all instruments are played by Deacon, including guitar, synths, and a drum machine. On the album version, Mercury sings the entire song in falsetto. The alternate take with Bowie's vocals still intact is widely available on various bootleg recordings and surfaces from an early 1982 vinyl Hot Space test pressing from the US. Deacon can be heard using the slap bass technique throughout the track. The song was used in 2023 in an Amazon Prime commercial. Featuring a young woman who, among other things, has a bobblehead of Mercury and buys a jacket on Prime similar to the one the bobblehead is wearing. Is that the one with the yellow where she's like dancing and like walks into a classroom or something like that? Wasn't that? I vaguely remember some commercial that was like that randomly. I don't even know where I heard it. It may not be the same. I really don't know. So anyways, all right. Yes, Michael Jackson, who was close friends with the band during the time, later cited Hot Space as an influence for his own album Thriller. I would say the only problem is they didn't have Quincy Jones. There's that. Anyways, Nuno Bettencourt described how Hot Space had been an important album for him as a musician. I think it's interesting because that album taught me two things. It taught me that even if you're in a band as a guitar player, music doesn't have to be driven by guitar. It's about the song first, okay? But I think the main thing is that Queen actually did an album like that. It was the fans' least favorite, but it was one of my favorites because it took a risk and branched out. All those synth parts they did and horns, I could always hear them with guitar in my head somehow. But quite oddly enough, or coincidentally enough, the title Hot Space is exactly what it meant. It's all the space between the music. That's what makes it funky, and that's what makes it have a pocket. Okay, I mean, he's not wrong about those sentences. It's just a matter of if this music is that. That's really more the thing. And I remember saying that, why would I listen to Queen do this when there's a ton of incredible funk and R&B and soul music bands and artists that are just like nailing this stuff just incredibly well. Just Queen, do your thing. Yeah, so it's whatever. Anyways, let's get to this. Cool Cat. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was from that commercial, right? R&B soul.
Cause you're a cool cat, tapping on the toe with a new hat. Ooh, just cruising, driving along with the swing king,
Okay. All right. Yeah, that groove, and initially once it came on, that does remind me of that commercial. It's the one where she puts on the yellow. She orders something, and it's the yellow jacket. Is that right? Vaguely remember that. She's like in her room listening to it, and then she's like going to school and she's wearing it, and she just, is all confident and stuff like that. It's fine. Here's the deal. I mean, when I hear this, I'm just like, okay, all right. I mean, he's singing in falsetto. He sounds fine. It doesn't like strike you. It's not striking to me. I mean, listen, I worked with Earth, Wind & Fire and Philip Bailey, who has like one of the most quintessential falsetto voices like of all time. Okay? So like to me, go listen to Reasons. Like go listen to some Earth, Wind & Fire or something. You're going to get this, but like actually this. And I wonder if that's why David Bowie was like, you know what? This doesn't quite hit it. This is a good attempt at this. This like it's just not fully there. It's not fully there. If you're not familiar with the style, you're gonna think this is great. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be any kind of way about it. I'm just giving you my opinion, right? I'm not trying to be condescending about it or better than or any of that. I'm really not. I'm just purely giving my opinion, and you can take it or leave it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. The song is fine, right? The song is fine. The groove is fine. It's just it doesn't, so much about that music is how it makes you feel, and this doesn't, like, it doesn't quite touch you. It implies touching you. It implies those things. I think that's a problem, or that's the issue, I should say, with some of this stuff, is that, they're not implying when they're rocking out. They're not implying it at all. They're literally doing it, and they crush at it. This does not hit that mark. That's the thing about it. Where if you listen to Can't Hide Love, it's getting you. You're feeling it. That's just what it is. And I feel like that's the difference. This, it reminded me of, there was a band that my wife used to listen to, or probably still does a little bit, but she used to listen to them a bit, probably like 4 years ago, in that realm. What are they called? Beach House? I know that's such a silly name, right? Beach House band. Was it Beach House or Beach Life? I don't think it was this band. Poolside. That's who it is. Yeah, Poolside. That's who it was. Beach House. I was in the realm. It reminds me of Poolside a little bit. Just the groove and just that kind of thing. That kind of vibe. It kind of has that vibe to me a bit. Again, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I'd rather listen to Earth, Wind & Fire. I would, because that's just going to make me flip out when it just hits those right spots. This didn't really do that. It was interesting to hear Queen do this, and it wasn't, it's like it wasn't hard enough and like deep enough to make you just that, and it wasn't smooth enough. It was like almost a little bit in between. It's like, yeah, I'd rather listen to like Al Jarreau or Earth, Wind & Fire if I want some kind of like falsetto vocal, incredible, right? Where the music is incredible, the vocals are incredible. Yeah. Again, not to say that this was bad, that they did a bad job. It's just, that's how I feel about this kind of thing. It's like, I'd rather just go to the source. This isn't good enough and different enough for me to be cool with both in that kind of way. Does that make sense? I don't think I'm saying that really that well. Obviously there are artists and bands that have like, okay, they've done they're just copying this or they're doing this thing, and it's still great and incredible because they're doing their thing on it. But then there's this where I'm like, okay, this is fine, but it's just not enough. It's just not, it doesn't go there. It's, again, it's implying, it's trying to go there. And again, I really wonder if that's why David Bowie was like, no, take me off of this. Like, I like the idea and the concept, but I was coked out. or something, you know? Like, I was not, I don't think that he was in his coke phase at this point, but he was a 82, actually. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's how I feel about this. But, these guys bust in to, like, play the game. And I'm like, yeah. You feel it. This doesn't really hit that. Doesn't really hit it. So, that's what it is. For me. Anyways. Alright, cool. Alright, thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.